Let's go to First Samuel chapter 16. Let's take verse 14.
First Samuel chapter 16, verse 14. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord.
Men and brethren, the worst that can happen to a believer is the Spirit of God departing from you. When you can stand up to pray without enjoying the efficacy of your prayer. When you can stand up to pray without feeling the peculiar concentrated presence of God. When you can stand up to pray without feeling God's presence around you, you need to cry tonight. There are people who, when they pray, they can prophesy. There are people who, when they pray, they can speak in tongues. There are people who, when they pray, they will feel the presence of God in such a refreshing, empowering manner that they can make declarations and God will answer. I have come to a place in my ministry where I don't have to pray for miracles to happen. I make declarations and God will honor. And my cry every day is, Father, don't let me depart from that relationship with you, whatever it will cost. This night, I don't want you to stand where the Bible will say God has rejected you. It is the worst any one of us can receive. If God is with you, I don't know whether you know all things shall be possible to you. What did I say? If God is with you, nothing shall be impossible. Nothing. We were threatened a few weeks ago in New York. People threatened to attack Uyo and attack our fellowship. I stood up and said to God, if you can scatter our enemies and stop them from coming, we shall dance for you. Wow. I gave my policemen money to buy more bullets. I met with government. They sent us very many policemen. We were ready for an encounter. As I walked in here, a voice said to me, this may be your last day on earth. When the attack, you'll be the first target. I stood up and cried and said to God, if this is where the journey will end, I am ready. But if you sent me, this is a bad end. And I began to cry. The best in life to stand where God cannot reject you. Because he will fight to every battle. He will introduce you to your enemies. He will tell them who you are. How many of you like God to introduce you to your enemies? And say to your enemy, this is my beloved son, my beloved daughter. You can't harm her. The governor of Borno State said to me, don't come to Maiduguri. Boko Haram boys are determined to kill you. He called me and I said, Your Excellency, I've already dressed up for this journey. I'm on my way. He said, now I know you're as crazy as they told me, but you're also stupid. Why do you want to die here? Oh God, if God wants me to die here, don't postpone it. I have said that to the governor of Oyo, YY Kure, the army commander, and actually the police commissioner. 1986, they asked me not to show up, that Muslims were determined to kill me. I said to Popola, the governor, if God wants me to die in Ibadan, don't postpone it. And he began to cry. He asked me, you love God this much? No, my life is nothing compared to what he can do. God asked me to have lunch with their wives at the Liberty Stadium. At the Liberty Hotel. And I had lunch with the wives of the 3 principal officers of government. And they said, the women said to me, continue with your plan and your program. Nobody will stop you. That's how powerful women are. Men who underrate them do so at their own peril. See you looking like you're powerless. It's a lie. Hell has not known the fury of an angry woman. It's my prayer that you will never come to a place where God will abandon you. Can you say the amen louder? Men and brethren, we went from song to song, and nobody came to attack us. Not even misfiring, no. And we feel